Morales, judge. It's a probation on a DWI. There's an MRP. You sent him for a drug test. He wasn't able to take the drug
I'm
test.
revoking his bond. Come up, Mr. Morales.
I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
Judge, he is forthright. When he left here to go take the drug test, he asked for the number for a recovery coach. So we
I don't know. I ordered him to go take a drug test. You failed to do it. You didn't do it. There are consequences for action, dude.
I went. I just couldn't go.
he was there. He just couldn't.
I
use
stayed
the
till
bathroom.
5 o'clock.
They give you water. There's no reason why you can't go. I had a lady the other day, she had 5 bottles of water to be able to go. She was there for 4 hours. There's no reason why you can't.
I asked for water. They told me there's a water fountain that didn't really work on the 5th floor.
Judge, we know what the outcome of the drug test is going to be. He has not been, he's been forthcoming with me from day one about that. And he does have probation in writ court pending as well. And I
He's
think
still using Kavita. It's unacceptable. And I can't just let him go because he's just going to continue to use. He's going to continue to do what he wants to do. And it doesn't work like that. You've done nothing on your probation. I ordered you to go take a drug test. You didn't do it. There are consequences to action. And he now goes with you.
I understand, Judge, he is possibly going to go to SADF on writ court.
I think that's exactly what we need. No, that's what we need. And I'm going to tell you now, I will not let you go. I can keep you for the next 3 years until you come clean. We will continue to dance together. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Does he-
I'm not running from anything. I mean, I don't mind going to take a test right now. I just
Ship has
couldn't
sailed,
go.
Mr. Morales. Gave you the opportunity. That ship sailed. I gave you the opportunity on this DWI. I've given you multiple chances. You have literally done 0 while you've been on this probation. So, you want a back rub too?
I'm not asking for any leniency.
In life, when you put your heart and soul into it, you can achieve damn near anything. That's what's so great about this country. You don't live in other places where you don't even have internet. You can do anything you want. Mind over matter. I've given you chance, I've given you after chance, and you've repeatedly failed and you continue to use. Now you do it my way. It goes with you. Sorry, Kavita.
Judge, he's probably going to go through the treatment in SADF. There's some pending stuff that they're waiting to get him into that program.
Yeah.
And I'll follow up with the felony probation as well. In regards to his probation here, if he goes to SADF, are you going to unsat term him?
No. I'm keeping him. I want to know how the SADF goes. And then I want to continue with the aftercare. Because he'll go to SADF for however long it is, assuming he completes it successfully does it, he gets into aftercare and we maintain the hands on him until aftercare is completed. If he completes it, if he doesn't, right back to SADF once again. We just did it with someone else, right? And we're gonna continue to do it until he's clean. We're gonna beat it in one, just beats the right in.
But I take it I can't work something out with the state. Thank you, Judge.
The Emperor is not as forgiving as I am.
State of Texas versus Marissa Magana. Are you Marissa Magana?
Yes, sir.
Pronounce your last name.
Magana.
Magana. Okay. All right. So defense is asking for bonds and the cause number 6-1. The alleged offense date is January 26, 2024.
That's what they just told me.
All right. 6-3.
October
The
7th.
Date is October 7th, 2023.
Yes, ma'am.
And 6-5, the date is October 7th, 2023. Is that correct?
That's the information that they gave me.
All right. So defense is requesting a bond on these 3 cases. They're listed as state jail felonies.
Yes, ma'am.
So state, what are you requesting for a bond?
The other ones that were listed at also state jails that I mentioned earlier, Judge, so the state would be requesting a $10,000 bond on each of them.
Judge, the only thing I would present to the court, and I know the court's been doing this a long time. She knew what was gonna happen today. We knew we weren't gonna be able to process her downstairs. She's here, she's dressed warmly, because it may take a day or two. So her appearing in court is not gonna be in question. And I'm gonna write the bond, so I have no doubt that she's gonna make the appearance. I leave it to the court.
Okay. All right, so part of the, Ms. Magana, Baganya, I don't know what to do with that G sometimes. All right, part of my duties in setting bonds is to make sure that community is protected. For example, that no another alleged offenses are committed, right? So this is what the court is going to do. The court can set your bonds in each of these cases at 5,000, but the court is going to order full GPS. Or the court can order it at $10,000 each. And I think that would ensure your appearance without the GPS.
The GPS is gonna be restrictive, so I would suggest the $10,000 voucher.
All right, then I'm going to follow the agreed recommendation from the state. And your bond in each of these cause numbers is going to be set at $10,000. And the court will note for the record that these cases appear to be recently indicted. All right, so there's to be no contact with the complainants. All right, next we're going to take up, the bond is set at $55,000.
Judge, the bond was initially set at 50. We made that bond. I made that bond. The bond was increased by Judge Her, but I don't believe she had the court dates. If that January 26th date is accurate, that's the only one that's showing after the date. I'm thinking there's an error with that. All these were prior to this offense, but I believe that's why I believe Judge Her increased it from 50 to 55. I would humbly ask the court to reinstate the 50. Mainly because it's less work for me to go through this process, but it's still high enough to secure her appearance.
The judge, I just became aware from another assistant DA that I believe that this individual may have some charges outside of Harris County, particularly in Guadalupe County, the charge of first degree aggravated robbery. So that this may be.
That's not correct.
It's not correct at all. Not at all.
All right, so let's do this. On this case, we're going to step back and state if you all can call the prosecutor over in Guadalupe County, and then
That's fair.
they'll confer with you. And what I can tell you is, once they've spoken to the attorneys in Guadalupe County, the court will make a determination on whether the bond of $55,000 is appropriate or not.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you. All right, so what answers do you have for me on Magana?
It's official fraud, credit card, and state jail felonies in Guadalupe County.
All right, do we know the dates of offenses?
I'm sorry, we took on that.
Judge, if you're asking me, I think those might be after. I'm not handling the dates of the offenses.
All right, so,
So nothing aggravated.
Offense date was March 2nd, 2024. And there's a theft by mail, first degree, unlawful use of criminal instrument, fraud of 5 to 10. And,
oh, we're not on the record. Yeah, I'll let you know when we're back on the record.
It's also like a possession charge, less than a gram, possession of dangerous drug, including a police officer.
All right, so I will tell you, on this case, if you want the bond to remain at 55,000, she's going to have to be on GPS, because there appears to be cases all over.
We thought that if you would, you mean you would reinstate the 50? And just for work for me, I mean, it's.
No, I understand. But, I have to weigh
Yes, ma'am.
certain things on what the bond should be set at. So state, are you going to have any objections if the bond were reinstated at 50,000, but place her on full GPS?
No.
All right, Miss Magana, if you'll come down, and I know I'm mispronouncing her name
It's Magana.
every
Magana.
time.
I do Magana.
State, it's the court's understanding that you have no objections to the bond being reinstated at $50,000, but she's going to be on full GPS? All right, so the bond then will be set at $50,000. There will be full GPS, to be no contact, and she's not to be released until the GPS is installed. So the record could be clear. In this case, there is an agreed bond of $50,000, correct, both sides?
Yes, sure.
The reinstatement of the initial.
Yes. See, your voice just trailed off. There's going to be full GPS, correct?
That is correct, Your Honor.
That's our understanding. Yes,
There's to be no contact with the complainants or Eric Kelly, correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
that's correct.
And she is to remain in custody until GPS is installed.
Yes,
That is correct, Your Honor.
Judge. at the
And I'll
present
ask that the fees are waived.
time- Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, is there anything else from either side?
No, Judge. Other than we'll see you back on July 30th.
Yes.
Welcome to my channel, Off the Record, where I hand select the finest of court cases of the US of A, and then I remove everything that bores the hell out of me, such as the mandatory readings into the record and all the other legalese, and I also cut out any pauses where the judge reads in silence or they are waiting on responses that never come, and I do this for my subscribers, to pay them respect. Or if my subscribers are going to spend their time with me on my channel, then that time shall be well spent. So please subscribe, and I will do my best never to waste your valuable time. Please check out what I mean by clicking the episode on screen now, and I promise I won't waste your time.